All right, y'all, so I'm back in the car on my way to my second office, my office away from my home office, Dunkin' Donuts, to get some work done because I don't feel like sitting in the house right now, but I need to get work done. So I need a change of scenery. And I've got less than a half an hour before my next call, so it's probably not the most ideal time to go out of the house, but I'm doing it anyway. But anyway, there's something that I talk about a lot with my clients, and if you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to get into better shape, there's 3 stages that I think you have to go through in order to get lifelong lasting results. And a lot of people, unfortunately, get stuck in stage 1 or stage 2 and never ever make it to stage 3. Stage 3 being the stage where you've arrived. Like you're at the point where you truly wanted to be all along. So the 3 stages that you have to go through on your journey are: stage 1 is motivation. Stage 2 is discipline. And stage 3 is habitual or habit. So when it comes to exercise, when it comes to diet, what I tell all my clients is that the ultimate goal is to get to the point where you exercise not because you're trying to lose weight, not because of a goal, but you ultimately want to get to the point where you do it because exercise is just what I do. It's just part of my life. That's the habitual stage. That's the habit stage. When it comes to the way you eat, it no longer is a diet. This is just the way I eat. That is the habitual or the habit stage. The majority of people will never get to that point. The majority of people watching this video will never get to that point. Most people, heck, I would say everybody, starts in the motivation stage. And in that stage, you oftentimes hear people say, they don't work out, I didn't feel like doing it. Everything is about the way they feel. I feel like eating this. I feel like doing that. I feel like doing that. I feel like doing this, that. Everything is about feelings. And part of the biggest reason why people don't succeed in this phase is that the reality, or succeed long term. I always say motivation is enough to light the candle, but it's not enough to keep it going. I remember one of my mentors once said, he said that motivation is like a vitamin that you've got to take every single day. You cannot carry, what are you doing? Like, you gonna come over or not? You cannot carry over the motivation from yesterday to today, because today's struggles or whatever might not allow for that. So, it is very important that we graduate from motivation, because the reality is that you're never going to be motivated long enough to be successful long term. Again, motivation is great to get you started, but if you noticed, most of the time when you don't feel like doing it, you probably don't do it. Now that is the next stage, is discipline, where we go from only doing it when we feel like doing it and not doing it when we don't feel like doing it, to doing it just because it's what we know we should do. And it's because we know we need to do it, whether we feel like doing it or not. Now, this is obviously a better stage to be in than stage 1, motivation, but it's still not the ultimate stage that you ultimately want to end up at. And a lot of people I think you can survive very long in this stage and be very successful. But it's ultimately not the stage you want to end in, because you still have to kind of, fight your way to success. It's not the most ideal stage to be in. But if you are in this stage, I can almost guarantee that you're seeing more success than you were in stage 1. So this is the next stage you want to graduate to, is the discipline stage. And the third and final stage, and I'm sure there's probably other stages, but the third and final stage, the ultimate stage that I want to get all of my clients to, we got traffic, means I am going to be late for my next call. The ultimate stage we want to get to is habitual or habit. We want to get to the point where it just happens, where you no longer have to think about going to work out. Working out just happens. Where you no longer have to think about what you eat. Where you no longer have to track and monitor your diet so much, because this is just the way I eat. That's the stage you want to get to, because when you can put it on autopilot and you don't have to think about it, you can almost, as they say, set it and forget it. It's the ultimate in success, because you'll be successful I don't want to say no matter what, but almost no matter what, you will be successful. Now, this is almost, this traffic is not moving. This person has just gotten to my right, so now I can't go off to the parkway because she is blocking my path, because she decided to get over here at the last minute because she thought she was going to cut in. And she's not. But now I can't go off onto the parkway. So I think I need to message my client and let her know I'm stuck in traffic and I am going to be late for my next call. So, guys, let me know what you think about those 3 stages. Let me know down below which stage you're in. And if you need help getting to the next stage, click the first link below in the description. Fill out the form and the 2 of us will figure out what we need to do to get you there, to get you the best results possible. Click the first link below in the description and you and I will work together.